Good morning, good day, good afternoon, depending on what time you caught this. Hey, look, this your boy Don P, the gentleman, aka the executive entrepreneur, aka Mr. Snatcherini. And my bad. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed my Middleman series. If y'all haven't checked it out, scroll back a little bit and just check out the Middleman series, where I did my own shameless rant about the brothers that was left after everybody got took out, uh, due to the fact that we all they got left, and helping out the generation, getting their shit back in order. Anyway, today it's all about philosophy. Now the question is, what is your philosophy? Now my daddy used to always call me the Mister Professor and a young philosopher, and that's because I would always try and say something that was profound or something that was dope, that was a deep thinking. Now that's a naturally thing that was a part of my, I guess, my sign, because I'm an Aquarius. So I think about people all the time. I think about how I can add value to their life without without so much of coming in. Like, I'm one of those guys that I don't want to talk to you if I can't do something, if I can't add something to you or have something to offer. Other than that, I don't see that. I feel like I'm wasting your energy and wasting your time, and I'm wasting that space when you can be around somebody else that can add something to it. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to come and do something for you, like I'm about to come and be your servant. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when I occupy your energy, it's going to be either a promotion, added value. Like, you're going to come out a little bit better, even if it's just a positive attitude for the day. You could be around somebody. It's just kind of like, when you ever get around somebody that always cheer you up when you're having a bad day. They're like always a lot of time they're a ball of energy, or their energy, their aura just makes you feel better when you get around them. That's the type of energy that I go in above and beyond to maintain, due to the fact that when I was working in the bar industry, you know, majority of everybody was always angry and mad because they were trying to figure out how they can grab that bag, right? But through that industry and through that space, there was a lot of times that you just didn't make no money. And on those days that you didn't make no money, if the environment wasn't still positive and progressive, then everybody would just literally quit on you. So because of that, I ended up creating a philosophy or value towards my life. Like, it was a value, it was a philosophy on, we will always maintain a standard of continually progression no matter what the situation. Okay, I want to say that again. We always will maintain a standard of progression no matter the situation. And what that means is that we always going to be shooting higher no matter what the situation is right now. And that philosophy is what has propelled me through all of the different setbacks and obstacles that I had literally experienced when I was in the bar world, in the nightclub world, in the streets, and all stuff, and what has propelled me now to this day. The reason why is having a philosophy or a value standard is another way of saying, like, what is your value standard when you look at yourself? What is your value standard when you go out? It's like when you was going up when you was talking with your parents will always tell you, if there was your parents would tell you, you are a Brookshire, you are a Ford, you are a Glover, you are a person of value. So act like it. You are somebody. So act like it. And that subconscious standard or programming was literally letting you know that you have value. You just gotta tap into it. Now, of course, life keeps lifing, and when lifing, you get around people that don't have value. And it was a word that I caught from watching 19 Keys, when they interviewed with 19 Keys and Shaka Bars, when they said, uh, uh, devil or devalue, and that stuck with me. So shout out to 19 Keys and Chocolate Bars. For that's why I heard the bite from. I don't know where it originated come from, but that's why I heard it from. So I'm giving them their credit from where I got it from. You know, being in a devil space or a devalued space, and when you're around people that basically are devaluing you or creating a space of lack and distraction, then quite naturally it's going to start to chip at your personal worth. Like you don't trust yourself, and I'm here to share with you that that has nothing to do with your philosophy. Actually, it has everything to do with your progression, to say the least. Because sometimes you got to just get the lesson into what is places because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't miss until you miss it. You don't know what it's like to lose until you start losing. But I'm here to tell you, for every loss, there's a win. That is a philosophy. Because the philosophy is the opportunity that in every progression, there's a standard for there will always stay it remain in a standard of progressive energy no matter the situation. Will always remain in a standard of progression and no matter the situation. And that will always be the case if you choose to accept it. You can have the philosophy that the whole world is fucked up. Why? Because your perception and your value standard is like everything you touch turns to shit, which is a shitty boo boo. Unfortunately for you, if that is your perception, it's unfortunate. But it's fortunate for me. Because if you look at the world that way, that gives me more opportunity for me to get more, to become better and have better and bring as many people that wants to know better, have better, and get better along. Why? Because crowd, birds of a feather flock together. And if you're angry and I'm happy, we ain't gonna never get along, you know. But you can always jump to my side because I've already been on your side, and your side is not as fun as they make it out to be. It may look like it's cool when you're watching them videos and everybody's sitting here throwing up all of those dang phone cool young signs until you get into a space in an age where that the shit is no longer cool no more because now you look stupid. So I don't knock the young people when they're expressing themselves because that's what you're supposed to do, especially when you're young. You want to find out. You develop your philosophy. I'm asking our folks that once you develop your philosophy, are you going to stand by your philosophy? Can you defend yourself philosophy? Can it last longer than you? Does your philosophy, does your value system, does your standard impact more than just yourself? And if it does, then it's going to be something that's amazing. If it don't, then you may be time to adjust it. My whole point is to share with you the idea of if you to do is to share with you the moment where that when you get a philosophy or a value or a standard that you can go by, stand by, and live by, can it add value not only to yourself but to somebody else? And with that being said, I need y'all to tomorrow. Your boy will be in the room with my millionaire wellness coach. Y'all see it right there on the screen. Yes, you seen it. You see it. You see it. You love it. You love it. You gotta love it. Yes, yes, yes. I want y'all to make sure I be in the building. But to be in the building, you gotta go and register on the website, Build Your Brand Tour 2022.com. Build Your Brand Tour 2022.com. Go right there and register where that you will get the actual location or the actual address to where we're going to be meeting up. It's an open seating. It's free to everybody that wants to attend. And if that's something that's going to be of interest to you, feel free to register, represent with the kid, Don P, because I will be in the building. I'm super excited because she's flying in to rock with us, share some business, share some tips. She's got to a level that even I haven't touched yet, on her own, and she's sharing those actual tips and insights to me and my friend. She was a self-made millionaire by the age of 33, and she's already up, and she's only 35, yo. That's just the reality. She's already up, and she's only 35, so she passed my behind, and I'm a few years older. So it ain't got nothing to do with your age. It has to do with your mindset. You know what I'm saying? And when you have a mindset at that level, then the greatness in you is inevitable. That's just the rules of the game. You know, I was in the right mindset, but the wrong vehicle. I can be honest with you. I was in the right mindset, but the wrong vehicle. And how many knows that you can have a whole Ferrari and no wheels and not get anywhere? You feel what I'm saying? So again, if you ain't check it out, I'm gonna throw it up there one more time. And at the end of the day, all I need y'all to do is stay healthy. Let's get wealthy. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Build your brand. Belief is everything.